G'day RG Bargy crew, hope you're having a fantastic day today and your family's happy and healthy. Well, this is about the third time I've tried to do this simple video for you guys that I've stuffed some things up. It's because I have to keep changing screens and I get confused. So I'll try this again. Hopefully I'll get it right for you and won't confuse you on how simple this actually is. All right, so just a few things to get out of the way first. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. It's free and it really helps me out. I would appreciate it. Also, if you're interested in RG Bargy Transport VTC, the Discord, or anything else, all the links are down in the description. So please read the description because everything you need to know is down there. There's ways to support the channel as well, etc. if you feel inclined to do so. And I really would appreciate it if you did. All right. So what we're looking at now is we're looking at a simple and easy way to set up your scheduled streams to more than one streaming service. All right. And we're going to use Restream to do it. Now, I was using Restream. I've been using it now for a couple of weeks, testing it right out to make sure that it was working. I'm on the free account at the moment. I am seriously considering going for the paid version, but you don't have to if you're only streaming to a couple of services like YouTube and Twitch like I do. But I'm looking at all the other features. But anyway, let's not get off track. The main thing to remember here is this is the free version of Restream, and this is the simple way to set up scheduled streams using OBS and Restream. All right. Now we're going to assume that you already have a Restream account set up. If you haven't and you don't know how to do it and you want a video on that, I'll be making one of them soon. But for now, this is assuming that you've already got an account in Restream set up and you're a little bit confused about how to set up the scheduling and how easy it is. Now, what I was doing, I was making mistakes, and when I was scheduling, I was then clicking a start stream and it was doubling up, and I was having two streams on the same device, same service instead of the one, and I was making a complete cock-up of it. So I thought, well, I've got to be doing something wrong because Restream is supposed to be really good, so it can't be Restream, because I was thinking it was, but I thought to myself, no, it can't be. It's got to be me doing something wrong. So I looked for the simplest way to do it, and this is it. All right, so you ready? What we need to do, let's say you've got OBS open. You now want to go into Restream. And again, we're assuming that you've already set up Restream and you've got an account in there. And this is where you are when you log in. You come to your home screen, it will have home. It will probably have a bluish looking emblem here for you, which is the default stream that is set up so you can have a look at it. This one here for me, because I've been using it, this is my last stream that I did, and it's just showing me information about that. So let's ignore that for now. Let's say that all you've got in here is a default one. You ignore that as well. You don't want to do the default one. You want to come over here to new stream. So you're in home, you come over to new stream. You've got OBS running in the background. You click on new stream. When you do that, because you're using OBS and Restream, you're using an encoder, which is OBS or Zoom or whatever it may be, etc., etc. You'll click on this middle one that says encoder. Do not use Restream Studio. Do not use video or playlist. You want to use encoder because this is what you're using to stream with. And again, this is not necessarily specific to ATS or ATS2, but this is for the guys in the crew that are streamers that want to know how to do this nice and easy. This is the easiest and simplest way. So what I was doing before was I was coming over here, editing everything and setting it all up, and then going back to the home screen and scheduling that stream. That's the wrong way to do it. Well, all you do is you come in here. Again, I'll go back by clicking on, let's get rid of that. It's because I'd already done it. Let's delete that. Again, if you make any mistakes, you just simply delete and start again. So when you come in here, you click new stream, encoder. This will open up, and then you go up here. You don't do anything over here yet. In fact, you don't have to really do anything over there at the moment. Come in here and you click on the little arrow beside the name, and you go to schedule event. All right, so you go schedule event, and this will open up. So now in here, let me get my keyboard. you would type in your title. We're going to just call it Demo Stream. Okay. And then you would put in here in your description your U-Butte SEO friendly description. For now, I'm just going to put demo because I'm not really worried about it. Look, I'd pay if I put it in the right one. That one. Like I say, if I can do this, anyone can. And then you would come down here and choose a date or time that you're going to schedule it for. This has been recorded on the 13th of October 2025 and it's roughly 10 past 3, so we're going to change that to say 4 so that we don't get that started before we're ready. And you would then, if you've got your social media platforms connected to it, you would pick that and make sure that it creates an event in your social media. Then you would click upload thumbnail, choose a thumbnail. We're just going to go with that one. It will come over here and ask you where you want to crop it. You can size it and do whatever you want. Click on crop. And then double check everything is set up correctly here that you want, which it looks like it is. Title's correct, description is correct, date and time are correct, all this is correct. Then you click next. And then in here, before you go any further, you would then click on edit on the individual channels that you're using. So we'll go into YouTube first. We'll make sure that everything is set up the way we want. Demo stream, demo description. Choose a category. We're into gaming, so we're going to go with gaming. We want it public, but you can change it private or unlisted, whatever you want. And then choose your streaming latency. I choose low, always use low for my streams. But again, your preference, whatever you normally choose, put it in there. If you use closed captions, you can choose that, but you've got to make sure you're on normal. Again, that's your choice. Make sure the thumbnail's right. Make sure it's all right, and then click save. And that one's ready to go. You can now turn it on. So it's all done. Now you can come into Twitch or whatever one you're using. Make sure your title and whatever else is correct. Choose a category. We're going to go ATS and American Truck Simulator. We're now going to go save. And we know everything is correct here. So we'll turn it on. We now know that this is a date and time that we want, and that's correct. So now we click schedule. Okay, now everything is ready to rock. We don't have to change anything here now. Everything is set up. Titles and the descriptions are now entered in here. All you need to do now is make sure that you copy the URL. So you just click on this and you will then go back to OBS. So here we are in OBS. And what we're going to do in here is we're going to go to settings and we're going to go to stream. Now, if you've got this already set up for Restream, it will look like this because you've already got your account connected and away you go, right? But for this, because you're scheduling, you need to do this. You need to put it on custom, okay? So again, you will see if you've already connected for Restream, this will be here. You want to then instead change it to custom because now when you're scheduling, they are a custom stream because they're scheduled. So now you paste the URL in there, which that one is correct. I already had it set up. And then you would say apply and OK. You would then go back to Restream. So this is the 2 easy steps you've got to do. When you're in Restream now, you want the stream key. So you click on the little pages icon and make sure you've copied it. And then you will now go back to OBS, go back to your settings, go back to your stream, and then delete this key that's in here, delete, and paste the new code, the new key in there, and click apply and OK. So now in OBS, you are set up to restream a scheduled stream through Restream. There's a lot of streams there. All right, so that's how simple that is. Now, you may be asking, where are the docs? If you're used to Restream, there's normally some docs here, like a chat doc and stream information. They are taken away because you are now on a custom stream. But if you want to bring the chat back here, it's quite easy. All right. So this is a diversion from where we go. What I'll do is I'll come back to this where you can put a chat bot in here. But for now, we're going to show you that everything is working. So what we do now is, if I go to YouTube, so yes, you can see now in YouTube, I have the demo stream. It says upcoming, and I can now double check everything in here if I want to. You don't have to, but I'm going to. I always feel safer to do that. So we come in here and check that everything is the way it should be. There you go. The time is correct. The date is correct. I want to come up here and make sure your title's correct, demo stream, and description correct. Now, because this is a free, account with Restream, it has this here, which is a little bit of recognition to say that we've made it with Restream free account, and it gives them a link for people to follow and see if they want to use Restream as well. I don't mind doing it. You can actually delete that out, but I don't. I leave it in, and that way they get their recognition or credit for helping us out. And then you just come down, make sure your thumbnail's correct. You can select a playlist if you want, put it in live stream, say done. Then you can just go down here, make sure everything else is correct. Click no, it's not altered. And you can put tags in if you want. I'm not going to bother doing that right now. Make sure that everything else is set up. Gaming title, say it was American Truck Simulator. Yep, there we go. And click American Truck Simulator, make sure that's correct, and then click save. Now everything is done. You can go back and you'll see that it's still there, ready to rock and roll. All right, so now you've got it set up. The same thing will apply with Twitch. If I go to Twitch, the thing is it won't show until you're actually streaming. Where's Twitch gone? Right there. So if we go here, go to dashboard, stream manager. Oh, there we go. It is showing. Okay, so it's ready to rock and roll. It's offline at the moment, but it will fire up and have everything that you need when you start streaming in OBS. All right, so if we go back here now, let's go back to OBS and show you it in OBS. So here you are in OBS, and it's getting very close to the time that you've scheduled the stream for. And as you look at it, you can go, oh, okay, it's ready to rock and roll. It's that time, I've got to start streaming. All you've got to do now is click start streaming. And once you've clicked start streaming, it will now automatically go to those streaming services and start streaming. So let's go over to Twitch. And as you can see, it is now streaming in Twitch. Okay, you can see that. And if we go to YouTube, and this, got to refresh this page now because it's a stale page. And you can see it's live. Then we can go view on YouTube. Click play. I'll turn the volume down. And as you can see, it is streaming. All right. So, and of course, YouTube has its obligatory 30-second delay or 20-second delay, whatever it may be, whereas Twitch doesn't. So let's go back to Restream, home, so we don't have to see that. All right, so as you can see now, it's showing you that it's live and that it's streaming, and hello if anyone's watching this demo, and thanks for watching and all that stuff. So now, if we go back to OBS, you may say about those docs. Where's my chat doc and where's my other docs here? Don't need them anymore because it's all being done through Restream, so you don't need that, but you might want your chat one. So if you want your chat one, to find your chat one, what you've got to do, let's go back to Restream, is, for example, if we go, let's say we use this one, we go to settings. Oh, no, not settings, I'm sorry. Just double click on it, come into this page. You'll see there's a chat section here. So if we click chat and then we go chat settings, this window will pop up. And once this window's popped up, you can just simply click download for Windows. And this is your chat bot that you can use on anywhere on your computer. So you click that, download it, and once it's downloaded, this is it here, you would then double click on it. I'm not going to do it because I've already done it, and you can say I've already deleted it. You double click on it and let it do its thing. Once it's done its thing, all right, what will come up is this. This little window here will come up. As you can see, somebody's already done some typing because I've done some testing. Let's go to that one, which is the current one. And that's something when this comes up to get to the stream that you're actually currently on, you'll pick or click on the stream that you're doing. As you can see, I did a demo stream to see if I could do this demo stream. And you can see I've got 2 streams going, and it tells you, and then this little thing here will tell you how many people are viewing. At the moment, no one's viewing, so that's cool. But now that you've opened this, you can then change your settings, a few of the settings. So you come in here. Actually, I'll do that again so you know where it is. Right, so down the bottom here where it says settings, click on that. Go to appearance. And what you want to change in appearance, once it opens up, is you want to choose show view account, show avatars. Again, this is personal preference. You can go into compact mode where everything's compacted. You can colorize the author's name. And then down here, for me, I choose always on top. And I'll show you the reason why I do that in a moment. But I always choose that. Again, your preference. These are all your preference. You can change them at will and at any time. Then I go into notifications, and this is one of the bonuses that comes with it. It has a text-to-speech notifications, meaning that anything that is typed into your chat on either Twitch or YouTube will then be spoken to you by David from the United States, or any of these 3 that you can choose, but you can actually add more voices from Microsoft if you want. But I've just chosen one of the default ones, and it will speak to you. So you really don't need the chat here unless you intend to reply, which you do. What happened to that? Anyway, you get the point. Let's go back to that. Appearance, right. And let's get that out of the way. Right, so these are the things that I've chosen. Show viewer account, show avatars. I've chosen not to use the compact mode. I've chosen the full mode. I've gone always on top. In notifications, I've chosen enable text-to-speech. Now, any of these other things, you can run through them and set them up as you wish. They're the main things to remember. I've gone enable text-to-speech and all these other things. The only thing to remember with enable text-to-speech that I've found a problem with is on YouTube, it speaks, not a problem. So, for example, if someone said hello on YouTube, it would then speak to me and say hello, or such and such said hello. But on Twitch, and this was pointed out to me by Triton, who's a fellow driver in the VTC, on Twitch, if someone says hello, it will say such and such said hello, such and such said hello, such and such said hello 4 times, or twice, or 3 times, whatever it feels like at the time. It actually echoes back. Now, I've got a funny feeling it might have something to do with having the volumes on either Twitch or whatever in the background turned on. I haven't done any extensive testing to find out how to turn it off, but that's one of the annoying things that I found, and I think there's probably going to be a simple fix for it. But anyway, so this is all set up. Now, once it's set up, what you want to do is bring this over and size it Let's go back over to OBS. And I'll bring this screen over. So here it is here. Now, when you get it, it will basically be a lot bigger than this, but I've sized it down so that it fits in perfectly beside my OBS screen. Okay. So now I've got chat in there. So for example, because I've got this open in Twitch, if I now go into Twitch and type a message, Twitch message, you will see I don't know if you heard that, but it repeated Twitch message, Twitch messages, Twitch message. So that was on Twitch. Now if I go to YouTube and type a message in, again, I don't think you're going to hear this, but I'll type it in and I'll tell you how many times it does it. So I'm over here on YouTube now. I'm going to go and type something into the chat. So we'll go YouTube message. And now, because YouTube has a delay, it came through and it said it once. YouTube message, it said it once. Whereas on Twitch, it said it 3 times. So I don't know why that happens. I'm going to investigate and find out. But that's a little bug. I'm not really worried about it. If you are worried about it, then just turn off text-to-speech and you don't have to worry. So now that you've got everything set up and you're streaming, that's how easy it is. So if you have any questions about it, please don't hesitate. Ask down in the comments or pop over to Discord and you can talk to us over there. Somebody will help you out. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that. If you did, please give me the thumbs up. If you didn't, thumbs down. Tell me what I did wrong. If you know of any easier way to do what I've just done, because I'm only a newbie to it, but this is the easiest way I've found, please let us know. And that way we can alter or do an update for this video and let people know that there is an easier way to do it. I don't think there is. I think this is probably the best, easiest way to do it so far. So yeah, hopefully you did enjoy it, people. If you did, maybe we'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.